Sagittarius, how are we today? Just doing our weekly readings. This week we are looking at the month ahead, so March 2024. All right. Please subscribe to the channel if you're not already. I do really appreciate that. We're also running a competition, so if you want to leave a comment on one of my videos, you'll go in the draw to win a free personal reading as well. This week we are using the Oracle of the Shapeshifters, gorgeous deck by Lucy Cavendish. The main Lenormand deck we have is a deck by Pixel Occult, which is the Red Hand Lenormand. I'm also using two Oracle decks. We've got the True Love Oracle as well as the Angel Answers Oracle. Okay, so getting into it for you, Sagittarius, I'm going to split the month up, start, middle, and then end, and we'll see what's sort of coming out, and we'll clarify with the Lenormand. Okay, Sagittarius. Start, middle, and end of March. What is going on for our Saggies? Sagittarius, March. What's going on for Sagittarius in March? One more shuffle. Okay. For the start of March, we have the Kitsune energy. This is one of my favorite ones. I do reference this energy sometimes when we see the fox energy come through in the Lenormand cards. But the Kitsune energy there, if you don't know what Kitsune is, it's a Japanese story about, a woman that can shapeshift into a fox, or a fox that can shapeshift into a woman. It's a common sort of myth in Japanese mythology and whatnot there. So this one does say, I will show you who to trust. So it's all about, finding that energy within, because foxes are very traditionally very trickster energy, crafty, and so there's this energy of sometimes you can't trust a fox, but it even reminds me of that the Dora the Explorer movie is coming to light right now with the the little fox, and they call him Tricky Fox, or the Tricky Fox, or something along those lines. And it's just, you don't know if you can trust a fox completely, because they may turn into a woman, or that kind of energy. So it is a bit of a shapeshifter energy in this particular deck, showing you who to trust, who's being really crafty, who's kind of saying things about what they want you to hear, rather than the full truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. The fox energy does, they're a bit of a salesman in that sense. They'll say what they want you to hear. So they'll tell you about this, like the car salesman trope, where they will say, oh, this car's fantastic. It's a great car for families. It's a, beautiful car. It drives so smoothly. But then, you buy that car, and a week later, you're like, they sold me the biggest lemon. They didn't tell me about this. They didn't tell me about that. They didn't tell me about all these problems with it. They just told me all the really good points. So it's like saying all the things that you want someone to hear. And with this card coming out for you, though, you're kind of able to see through that energy at the start of March here, and there's something coming through about you realizing who you can and cannot trust. You're seeing through that tricky type of energy, that Loki energy. You're seeing through that, and it's making you sort of realize, hang on, this person doesn't necessarily have my best interests at heart. They're only focused on their own best interests. All right, so we'll delve into that a little bit when we move over into the Lenormand, of course. But the middle of the month, we are seeing the fairy bee. This is a beautiful energy to have coming through. It does say, my life is sweet. So it does talk about looking at life with gratitude. There is an element coming through for you here with that bee energy, Sagittarius, talking about I'm getting a mixture of energy too, because it's blending with that kitsune energy, by pointing out the stripes in the bee pattern here. So we've got the pattern in her hair there. You can kind of see that, and it's kind of, someone's going to show you their true stripes. You'll see the true stripes of this person. I'm just getting that as a side message to do with both of those energies there. But I'm also getting something about social life, social community kind of stuff as well with the bee energy, because the bees all live in the hive together and they all serve the queen or whatever. The worker bees go out and gather the pollen and bring that back to the rest of the community. So there's something in there about teamwork or community or social. There's a social aspect coming through with that as well. And it's talking about, with my life is sweet. It's all about having gratitude for the sweet moments, in the sweet things in your life. So no matter how small those things are, it may just be the fact that, oh, look, honey on my toast this morning, and that was beautiful. I really enjoyed it. Having gratitude for being able to have honey this morning, being grateful for whatever those little things are in your life, regardless how big or small. You're noticing the sweetness in your life. Somebody may be being very sweet towards you, and you're really sort of showing gratitude and noticing these sweet little moments around you, for you at the moment as well, which is lovely. The end of March, we do have a beautiful rat. Okay, I love this energy as well. Take care of yourself. All right, it really does speak to me, that one, for some reason. I don't know why, because rats technically a lot of the time are seen as not a visually pleasing sort of energy, but this one, a beautiful rat. So it's kind of like, take care of yourself. It's kind of really appreciating those, because I'm getting, bananas in pajamas with the I'm a clever, clever rat kind of energy, where, really appreciating the sweetness within yourself as well, and, even if you feel like you look like this little, rat, that there's good things about rats as well. They know how to work good together as teams. They have, strong family bonds and all that sort of stuff. There is always positives to be had, even in the, the ugly sides of life as well. So regardless of how you personally see rats or mice or whatever, a lot of people, that's the sort of stereotype, that rats are dirty and gross and ugly or whatever. But there is a lot of beauty in that ugliness as well. So it's sort of paying attention to those small details, and taking care of yourself, and appreciating even the hard to chew sides of yourself, or as well, bringing them all into unison for yourself here. But we'll delve into these energies a little bit here. Okay, Sagittarius. Kitsune energy for Sagittarius. Start of March. Start of March for Sagittarius. Whoa, okay. And I'll just pull all the lenormand out so we can sort of move through the timeline for you here. The fairy bee energy for the middle of March. The middle of March for Sagittarius. Oh, that's a hugely interesting energy there. Can I just get one to clarify that for the middle of March? Specifically that second card for the middle of March. Okay, and a beautiful rat energy for Sagittarius at the end of March. A beautiful rat energy, end of March for Sagittarius. Okay, so I'm just wanting to also show you the hidden energy for you here as well, Sagittarius. We do have the tree, which is all about self-care, self-growth. We have seen that message with that rat energy as well, taking care of yourself being very important for you this month, looking after yourself first and foremost this month. I'm feeling that strongly for you here. That's covering the coffin, which is, having the strength to close out the things that no longer serve you in your life so that you can find the new beginnings, the death and rebirth. So ending out something in order to start something new. I do feel as though that is specifically in reference to this person where it's like, I will show you who to trust. There may be somebody that you're needing to remove from your life. You're needing to end your connection with this person so that you can move into newer energy for yourself. We do also have the clover, so luck is on your side this month in doing, pursuing pretty much everything for you here that we're seeing. But when it comes to that kitsune, I will show you who to trust. We do have the tower here. Okay, so that's come through with the goat energy as well here, Sagittarius. So with that energy, the goat is such a rebellious, strong, powerful energy. It really it butts away things that aren't serving you. So that's why I kind of wanted to show you that hidden truth there as well, because there's something about things coming to light. You can see this tower is actually a lighthouse, shining light on things. It's sort of shining a light on who you need to rebel against, what you need to rebel against, shining a bit of a light on who you can trust, what you need to actually butt out of your life. You can picture a goat, butting heads with somebody here, and it's kind of bringing to light to who you need to rebel against. There's somebody that's trying to break the fortress. I feel the tower can talk about, like a bit of a fortress of solitude that you're finding yourself in here, which is where you're sort of sitting up in this tower going, I don't know who I can really trust here. But then all of a sudden you're seeing, there's some things just sort of showing a bit of a, somehow showing you, bringing it to light who you can trust and who you actually have to rebel against, who you have to sort of knock off your tower and defend that tower against here, because they're trying to sort of, knock you from your pedestal, knock you from your security. This is like a fort, like a defense fort as well. So it's kind of like they're trying to knock you out of your foundations. They're trying to knock the foundations of stability out from underneath you in some sort of way here. There's something about this person. I do feel as though for a lot of you, this is connected to a specific person who's trying to, knock you off your trajectory a little bit here, trying to impede on your solitude a little bit. I'm picking up a platonic friend kind of vibe here. I'm just going to get one more card, just asking specifically who this person is. Who is this person that Sagittarius needs to know about lack of trust? How will Sagittarius know who this person is? I'm seeing social energy once again. So I do feel as though this is somebody within your social group, like a platonic friend. I keep getting the platonic friend kind of reference here. With the goat energy, they may very well have a strong Capricorn placement. But that's not necessarily the case. With the Kitsune energy, they may be a redhead. Sometimes that does show red-headed people. But the clarification on who this person is we have the star, which it's not coming through with its traditional meaning. It's coming through like this person wants to be the star of the show. They want all your time and energy focused on them. That's how they're trying to sort of push you off your, push you out of your solitude, because they're like, Sagittarius, you need to focus on me. I'm the star of the show. This is somebody with main character energy. They think they're the main character of your life, which is, you're the main character of your life. But it's somebody who kind of acts like they're the star of the show. They kind of feel like they're acting everywhere they go. You can you're starting to see through the act a little bit. This may be somebody, I'm feeling that for some of you, this person literally has a star on them. Or they say something about, I'm the star here, or I'm going to be a star, or there's an actual star reference. The next time you see this person, they maybe are wearing a shirt with a star on it, or something like that, jewelry with look at me wearing my giant star here with, star tattoos. It definitely could be something like that. Somebody who's got a star tattoo, or, you see them wearing a star-shaped piece of jewelry or shirt, or Converse. I'm seeing Converse shoes. Is it Converse with the star? Is that Converse? I can't even recall at this moment. There's something about a star that is, how this, you're going to see that star and you're going to go, that's the person I can't trust fully. And it's going to really come to light for you. It's going to, it's going to be shining bright in the darkness. You're going to realize that, you actually want to rebel against having this person's energy, knocking you from your own pedestal. Because, like I said, I'm just getting this energy of, you need to remember that you're the star of your own life, Sagittarius, and this person is trying to be the star of your life. And it's feeling like a platonic friend energy. Okay, so for some of you, it may be, a family member, maybe, a co-worker. If it's a co-worker, that's definitely someone taking the credit for your work. Just side note there for those of you where it's a co-worker. It possibly could be a love situation, but I don't feel as though it is. I feel as though this is something more platonic. Okay. We also have the book coming out as well, so you're going to start seeing the truth, the true story here. The unknown becomes known. You can start seeing that the main character energy is strong with this one. It's kind of like you're gaining this, you're gaining this wisdom, this knowledge about this person's truth, and the true way that they are in that sense. All right, and like I said, with that hidden energy, there may be a need to close the lid on that relationship and move forward into a new beginning here. The book does talk about new chapters starting for you with that as well, so it does feel as though it's just sort of a bit of a side note message for you here, Sagittarius. Like, it's obviously the main thing of importance happening at the start of March for you, and then we're moving forward into that my life is sweet energy. I can see exactly kind of why, because we do have the candle coming through firstly here. So there's that light in the darkness shining brightly for you. This is like the eternal flame. It does have a strong connection with romance and love as well here. This is like, but I do feel for you, Sagittarius, this is the flame within your own soul. Realizing that you have this flame burning within you, this passion burning within you that helps you, light the way through the darkness for yourself. The next card we have is the Void, which was clarified by the Snake. So this is you actually, with the Void there definitely could have been a lot of times where, you are someone who is easily sucked into the black hole. You're easily sucked into, depression and anxiety and all that sort of stuff, feeling very lost and confused. But it's kind of like that's deceiving you a little bit, because at the end of the day, you've got this burning within you. So that void is never truly dark, because you have this candle burning brightly inside you, Sagittarius. And I feel like you're kind of actually realizing that, and you're kind of starting to, be grateful for whatever this little spark inside you is that you've kept alive this whole lifetime. You've managed to keep this spark within you alive, and it's able to cut through the darkness and take you out of that void that you maybe have found yourself in at certain times in your life, and stop deceiving yourself about, that you're just this dark blackness, this, because that's pessimism and all that sort of stuff. So, and it's kind of with the snake clarifying that, it's kind of showing us that, at times you have deceived yourself into thinking that that's all there is for you. But then no, all of a sudden you see that flame within yourself all over again. You find that inner flame, that inner spark that, keeps you going, lights your way through that darkness. And we do see the moth energy here as well. So the moth really does talk about transformation. It lets us know that you have already transformed, that you're no longer this don't delude yourself into thinking that you're this person who has to live inside this black hole anymore. You have fully, opened up your wings and you're ready to fly. You have transformed yourself. You have found that inner spark within you, that light within you to guide you through all the darkness. So no matter how many times that void keeps trying to come back for you, you've got this inner light that is going to see you through that. And we're really showing gratitude for that, and finding that beautiful moment of realizing how much we have transformed and been reborn into a new version of ourselves here, Sagittarius. So this is why we're taking care of ourselves, really needing to take care of ourselves, taking care of that candle burning within you, taking care of this beautiful fragile moth wings. They're much more fragile than a caterpillar, so you're having to take care of this transformed beautiful version of yourself, and integrating all that into where you're going from here, realizing that you are this moth. You're no longer a caterpillar. You're the evolved version of yourself. That has come out with the ring, the stork, and the feminine. Okay, so for quite a lot of you, this is I do feel for quite a lot of you, this is a love relationship. We do see a relationship, a brand new beginning getting stirred up here, and we do see sort of nurturing and emotions. The stork is really like a gestational period as well, things getting stirred up, a brand new beginning, especially with that feminine where we start to nurture and grow that. Okay, so for a lot of you, this is a brand new relationship coming into your energy, that energy getting stirred up, and then we do see, the emotions growing for you here. For some of you, it may definitely be your relationship with yourself is getting stirred up and growing and maturing. You're getting more emotionally intimate with yourself. But we also do see that the potential for this to be a love relationship or a new friendship and those sorts of things as well. All right. So we're definitely seeing something sort of being initialized. I feel here with this relationship, some sort of relationship being initialized and really starting to nurture that and grow feelings with that relationship here. For some of you, though, it is just this relationship with yourself, okay? But for others of you, this is an actual relationship. So we'll have a look at romantic love as well. Okay, Sagittarius, but that's looking at, as long as you're taking care of yourself at the end of March there, you're going to take care of, being able to take care of yourself and start to grow this sort of stuff for yourself. But we'll have a look at romance specifically. Romantic love for Sagittarius in March. We have love. So there's definitely a love connection in your energy for March here, Sagittarius. I do feel once again that for some of you, this is a love connection. But for others of you, this is, finding that love connection within yourself, for yourself. But we also do have sexual freedom. Okay, so that's all about expressing yourself, with intimacy. So really opening up to, who you want, what you desire, all this sort of stuff on a sexual level. Okay, so, being free to express your true desires sexually, whether that be for, having casual flings or having something more long-term, that needing the emotional, freedom of sexual intimacy as well. Obviously it's going to be different for everybody. For some of you, this may talk about exploring new sexual interests as well, so like kinks or different genders and things like that. But it's all about being free and feeling comfortable with who you really are on a sexual level. Okay, so expressing your intimacy on a sexual level. Okay, you don't even need to be having sex to do that either. Okay, you can still express your sexual freedom without actually being involved in sex. Okay, so it's going to be a little bit different for everyone. Of course, we all have different needs and desires on that sort of stuff, but romantic love for Sagittarius. Romantic love for Sagittarius in March. No need to worry. Nothing to worry about. So when it comes to, if you do have existing connection with someone, there is no need to worry about that connection. It is, we do see love in your energy. We do see, new beginnings being stirred up for you with relationships. So, even if you are already in a connection, that can just be a new element within that connection. We also do see helpful people. All right. So there's people around you that want to help you. You can turn to people for advice, support, all that sort of stuff as well. Other people may actually be really able to offer you some valuable insight or advice when it comes to romantic love this month. Okay. Definitely no need to worry when it comes to romantic love for you here, Sagittarius. But that's what we have for you. You are more than welcome to check your other placements, of course. Leave a comment if you want to go in the draw for that free personal reading, and hopefully I'll see you all soon.